So it's official. The Fnaf movie has been seen by critics and people have gotten early screenings of the movie. But I didn't. But in all seriousness though, yeah, obviously this is huge for everyone in the Fnaf community. But I still want an invite to the Irish premiere, Scott. So we're going to be looking at some of these. Apparently, from looking at Twitter anyway, it's very apparent that the movie has been seen by critics. A lot of people are not allowed to show their reviews though. That's scary, man. I just looked up FNAF movie reviews and you have a lot of people in here watching the FNAF movie. But yeah, just to be aware, there is a lot of spoilers online. I will not be going into detail here of what's going on. I had something spoiled for me previously. But the fact that the movie is out, the movie is out right now. Some people in the world has seen the FNAF movie, but they're not allowed to post a review. Now that can mean one or two things. That could either mean that one, they are not confident enough that people had a good enough reaction to the movie in the screening that they showed, or the movie's not good, because that's scary. Because when it comes to early screenings, I mean, I've never really seen any screenings that take place a month before the movie comes out. Especially when it comes to the whole, like, the only one I can really think of is like when Sonic came out and they released the trailer and they had the whole like reshuffle for how he looked. But even still, it's weird because it's just strange how people aren't allowed to post their reviews, and normally they would just be allowed to talk about the movie, not allowed like say what's obviously happened, but they would be allowed to give it a star rating. That's when like a new trailer comes out and you see like, oh, whoever, like let's say the Irish Times 4 stars for example. But I find it very strange how no one's able to, talk about the movie. But yeah, just to be aware, there is a lot of spoilers online that will come into fruition. Like, let's be real. Even though there's nothing right now that I've seen one thing and that's it. But the fact that there will be people that will spoil it. There always is at least one person in that screening who will go and post something on Twitter and go, oh, this happened in the FNAF movie, and absolutely all hell breaks loose. But it's just the fact that I didn't get invited, man. Why couldn't I see it early, man? I'm very excited regardless of the FNAF movie, but another thing to take into account, the people who watch this, the critics, probably weren't FNAF fans, right? They're probably the general public. So, regardless of what a critic says about this movie, if you're an avid FNAF fan like myself, as you can see, you're gonna have a different opinion on than the critics. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, from a person who's watched and looked at this series, it's coming up on 10 years, like, next year. So, someone who's watched and enjoyed the series for that long is going to have a lot more, passion and enjoyment towards the movie when certain things happen. Whether it be Freddy doing his hand thing that's shown up in the original trailer, he probably will do that at some point at the performance. You might have Bonnie with his guitar doing something. You might have Chica saying pizza. They could, like, the whole how to make FNAF not scary. They could just reference that. That'd be cool. Obviously, you'll have all the YouTube references and stuff like that. Probably MatPat is in there somewhere with Markiplier, I'm sure. But there's obviously, from a person who's an avid FNAF fan to a critic, they're going to have vastly different opinions. So whatever you do see online when it comes to reviews now, especially, since they're all going to be critic reviews, definitely take them with a grain of salt if you're a FNAF fan, because you're going to have a different opinion and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Because let's be real, there's a lot of movies that have been absolutely shafted at the critic reviews and then they've actually been really enjoyable. But yeah, that is my own opinion on what's going on with people seeing the FNAF movie early. I think that personally the reviews they look okay. I think I haven't seen many people say it's bad. I've seen a lot of people say that it was pretty cool and it was like a genuinely enjoyable movie. So that's what we want to be hearing. Once it's just enjoyable and, hopefully it just makes enough money, man. Because we deserve, the 3 movie deal that, Matthew Lillard has informed us about. But regardless, that is all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all tuning in to this to hear me waffle about some horror movie news. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button down below. If you like anything to do with horror or anything to do with spooky season, which is coming up this month, definitely drop me a subscribe, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy the content on my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Have an amazing day. As always, see you in the next one, and peace. First shot of this episode. Tammy picks this house.
Oh, what about that one?
Now, if you ask me, that is the, worst house you can pick. It has wallpaper on the outside.